David must be really pleased with that great victory.
Hugely pleased. It was some result for us to come here. We sort of depleted side and get a result. I thought Nottingham Forest played incredibly well against Man City. We're unlucky not to get something out of the game, and obviously they're probably a big need for points as well. So it always meant that we would be under pressure. The atmosphere inside the stadium as well would always play a part here as well. So I think great credit to the players and to the ones who come in who haven't played much football. Big praise for them.
Yeah, how kind of depleted was it? I think you said before the game, obviously you didn't really want to include Jack because he's illness. And how tough has it been?
I think we've got 8 out at the moment, if we include the 2 boys that are away at AFCON. So we never had a huge squad anyway, so without me going too deep, I think we've got nearly 30% of our squad out at the moment, which is difficult to come to terms with. But we won't continue. We won't be able to continue unless we start to get some of those players back. It'll be too difficult for us because we had 2 players today on 4 bookings, could have got booked, and we've been short again. So it was an all-round brilliant performance by the players what they've done today to come up against a team who I thought Nottingham Forest played really well, put lots of crosses in the box, attempted to score but didn't quite do it because we defended brilliantly well.
Understandably, some great scenes at the end as well.
Yeah, quite right, because we've actually had I think many is it now away from home?
9 calendar year.
9 in the calendar year. This is never an easy place to come and get results. So I'm incredibly pleased with 2 away games, which everybody's had, not just us. So to get a point at Burnley and 3 today and take 4 from the 2 away games is a good return on 2 away games in the Premier League. So really pleased with that.
A goal and assist for Jimmy Garner, he was outstanding.
He was fantastic, Jimmy. So I think his goal was terrific. It was a good pass through by Dwight in the last, and he finished it well. And but the second goal he'd done great. He wriggled out a tight situation. I think it was with Murillo possibly, and he made a great pass through for Tierno. So Jimmy had played terrifically well in the game. Really did. Played so well.
David, with apologies because you will have answered this before, but obviously Jimmy's out of contract at the end of the season. What's the status with that? Are you quite relaxed about that situation?
Yeah, I'm quite comfortable, yeah.
And no danger of anything happening in January?
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying I feel quite comfortable about the situation, yeah.
Have you seen him develop this season?
I think he's hugely developed as an individual, and there's a bit of a... I think even when I came, I still saw a bit of a boy. And I think I now see someone who's turning into a really good leader as well, beginning to take a bit more responsibility and grow up and begin to start to act like a real midfield player and wants to take responsibility, happy to come up against the best players. Like he's coming up against a couple of really good players and sort of Anderson and Gibbs White, etc. So I thought he looked as good as MD tonight.
David, big away wins have been a theme of your second stint at Everton. You've had quite a few already, but given the circumstances tonight, where does that rank? That must be one of the most impressive.
I think it's one of my best, not my best personally, the team's best, because of what we had available to us. And sometimes when you go into the games like this, you're not. I thought it was going to be a difficult night for us, really, and sometimes those nights change around. That's what football does to you at times, and. Great credit to the likes of Pato coming in, Merlin, Tyler's playing sort of second game right off, and they stuck at it. And we didn't have many changes, so it meant that most of them were going to have to find themselves playing the best part of 90 minutes.
That felt like a really positive performance from Tyler. Some of the things he did, obviously tracking back as well, but also he drew a lot of important fouls. It looked like he learned a little bit from Jack and Illiman.
Yeah, well he should do. He's only young, so he has to learn. And I think the biggest thing for me, he showed real character to keep going in the games, and he's just starting. We want him to be a bit more dynamic in what he's doing. We want him to try and score more and create more, but I think overall his ball carrying at different times today was very good.
And in relation to Alcaraz and Keane, obviously both missed out today injured. Do you think either of them are likely to be back before the weekend, or do you look longer term?
I'm not giving any details on that just now. I'll see how it goes over the next few days.
And just in relation to, yeah, thank you very much. Obviously, January opens very shortly.
Mhm.
Do you have any more thoughts? You reached a conclusion on Harrison Armstrong, particularly given the nature of the squad at the moment?
Yeah. More than likely, we'll bring Harrison Armstrong back.
Thank you very much.
Any further questions, Anton?
Yeah, just obviously David, that puts you up to, as it stands, 8th in the table, but I know you've got limited resources player-wise at the moment, but
Yeah.
it feels like this could be a really special season if you can get everyone
Yeah.
back.
I'm hoping that the players coming back, and a lot of them don't. I'm including the AFCON boys. I'm sure the same as what Nottingham Forest have got to do. Somewhere mid-January. Hoping that some of them injured players can start to be back in those months with a bit of luck, or in that month with a bit of luck. Look, we want to keep pushing. We went to Chelsea 2-3 weeks ago, knowing that if we could beat Chelsea, we might have gone 4th or 5th in the league. I've got a hope that maybe I get a chance somewhere in February or March. I get an opportunity to do that again. So the only way we can do that is by hanging in at the moment. But if we lose today, you could have been 15th. You win, you could be 5th. So it's really difficult for everybody to sort of weigh up the league. But I think the most important thing is that the more wins we're getting, the further we're getting away from the bottom end of the league. That's for sure.
Okay, folks?
Cheers. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Cheers. Thank you.
Happy New Year.
Cheers. You too. Happy New Year to you all. Yep.